I know. Leave me alone.
Girl, that mac is ancient. Okay.
History.
I'm surprised your apple got a bite. That shit so damn old. Need to be a full apple, girl.
Leave me alone.
Ooh. What's that, 98?
You funny? You trying to be funny today?
Was MacBooks even out back then?
No.
It's okay. At least you look good. You're cute.
Thanks.
Okay, beat.
No, I
You
tried.
better hope you got this. If you didn't record that, then the compliment really doesn't matter. Oh, great. You're lucky.
Thanks.
But you are cute.
Leave that in there.
What's up, guys?
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to Real Tea with T and D. I'm your boy D, and you know what? I'm feeling great. You know what? I got a song on my heart.
Here we go.
I feel that I need to let this song out because it's been stuck on my mind for about a few weeks or so. Legendary group, deserves Grammys, did wonderful things in the industry. Iconic, legendary. They're everything. Yeah, you ready?
5, 6.
It's not that fast. You don't have to count me in. I know how to do this, okay? Professional, all right? You might know the song. If you don't,
I swear to God,
shame on you.
If it's a SpongeBob song,
It's not SpongeBob. If you don't know the song, shame on you. You ready? Hold on and sit tight. Are you ready for a crazy ride? You're on your own. It ain't right.
Sing it.
Something's gotta give tonight. Slow down. So if you wanna run,
Bitch.
run and disappear.
You and I
Can bust our way right out of here. Together we can shoot the moon, stop the rain, even ride a hurricane. If you wanna, together walk in space, save that nigga race. Who you think we oughta? Together we can.
Okay, that's my
Shout out to
shit.
listen,
That's
the
my
Cheetah
shit.
Girls were it.
Stop
They're
playing with
still it, and they're the shit.
Stop playing with them.
Purr. But that's who I am today. Together we can. Purr. Who are you?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T. Feeling good. Feeling very mellow today.
Purr.
I had like a little massage
Oh,
therapy thing.
excuse
today.
me.
Yeah.
She got money.
Hello. Duh.
I know that's cute. I know that's
I'm feeling
right.
really good, really mellow in my zen. So
Okay,
today's a good
that's
day.
nice. Well, welcome back to the show, guys. Episode whatever, girl. We're still doing this.
13.
You niggas are still listening. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Episode 13. Wow.
And please be patient with us about our
great.
YouTube videos.
Listen, okay? We are
Seriously.
doing everything on our own. We're learning. We're growing.
We don't have a team yet.
We're doing different things, trying to make it better for you niggas and bitches out there. So just be patient. And by niggas and bitches, I mean that in the most, positive and, polite way. I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah.
You'll know when I'm being rude. But
Yeah.
no, just be patient, guys. We're working on, just making the show better for y'all. And also, it's really hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's getting hot in here.
So hot.
So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. But yeah, so
Today's a good day. I feel good. Let's go.
it is. So, like I said, welcome back to the show, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into some. Oh no, we're not. That's so rude of me. How was our week? How was your week?
Good. Very productive. Working.
Nice. We love
aside
to work.
From,
No, we don't. But yeah.
we're not going to talk about it, my incident. But,
Are we gonna talk about last Friday or no?
We're not going to talk about it.
So okay, we're not gonna talk about it. Great.
But I'm okay,
Some things happened last Friday. Remember when we said we were gonna go out? We went out, and some things happened.
An ice pack is a girl's lifesaver.
Just know that only one of us needed an ice pack because one of us was a hot
I wasn't a hot ass mess.
girl. Do you want to get into it or not?
We're not going to get into it.
Okay,
Nobody needs to know my business.
Girl, everybody already know. Everybody in the club, they know. Okay? Because it was pretty obvious what happened. But we're not going to get into it, so we're going to keep it cute. But my week has been very productive. I got my first vaccine shot on Wednesday.
How did you feel? Because I know
Honestly,
with us,
I was nervous and excited. My dad had got the shot, and a few other people in my family, they were fine. They did warn me about, soreness in my arm, which I did get the shot. Unfortunately, for me, when I get sick, regardless of what it is, I I don't really get sick like that. So when I get sick,
Yeah.
I get really sick. So instead of my arm being sore, my entire body was sore.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
my entire body was really sore, and I didn't have a fever or anything. I wasn't really like sick. I just knew that I was really sore. I could still move around, but it was just a lot. So I
Like, you
called
felt
out.
sluggish.
Yeah.
It was hard for you to even get up out of bed.
For sure. And I called out on Thursday. I didn't go to work because I was just way too sore. But literally, like within a few hours on Thursday, I was fine. Like it didn't last that long. But I just think I put it off entirely too long. Like I understand the history of vaccines when it comes to Black people and why we don't want to take it. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we all have to take it eventually. Some people are like, oh, I want to be the last people to take it. I get it. But you know, Black people, we have the highest percentage rate of death. So,
we do.
you know, either we do something about it or we just continue to die. And people want to sit here and say, oh, I'm not going to take the vaccine. Yeah, you saying that now to somebody get COVID in your family and dies.
Right.
Yeah, so I just thought it was time and it was necessary, so I did it.
You had to set an appointment? I have to set an appointment.
Well, no, I got it I work at a hospital. So my
Right.
job emailed me, asked me, did I want to get the vaccine? I'm like, sure. Within like 3 seconds, I was on the list because I
Nice.
work in security, so they pushed me to the front or whatever, and I got my first shot. I go back on June 2nd to get my second shot, and I got Moderna. So
Nice.
yeah, I definitely did not get Johnson Johnson. No,
No,
thank you.
Absolutely.
And that's on blood
not.
clots. Anybody got time? Okay.
No.
No. So yeah, I got my first shot, and I just been working a lot. I got my first paycheck, like my real first paycheck from my job, and bitch, she's coined up.
Money.
I mean, I better be,
Money.
bitch. I work like over 100 hours. Like, I work like 102 hours.
Damn.
Like, it's mind you only do 80. I did 102.
right. The
okay?
average.
I've been
only
working
does
my
80.
ass off, and I'm proud of myself. I'm still working my ass off because I got plans for, you know, what I want to do, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so my week has been really productive and really great. So yeah,
Sounds like we're taking a trip real soon.
you know, Tulum, are you still there?
Let's go.
Are we still doing it?
Yeah.
Tulum, is that still a thing?
I want to go
Okay,
for my
because
birthday.
you know all the niggas want to go to Tulum. Your birthday? Bitch, that's in January.
Okay, so July.
This bitch said her birthday, sweetie. 2022. It's a long time from now. Yeah? Let's do something sooner.
July.
Okay, that's too fast.
August, September.
Maybe September-ish, looking a little fallish.
All
yeah.
right. Well, that would be nice.
That would be nice. Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
But we'll see.
We might
But,
record until
But
then.
yeah, man, let's just go ahead and hop into some hot topics and things like that.
Of the day.
Yes, so we're going to start off with something that did something that was very great, not even just for this country, but the world, and that is Black Panther.
Yes.
So the sequel, Black Panther Wakanda Forever,
Yep.
has a release date, and it's going to be July 8th, 2022.
Nice.
They did decide not to recast, you know, Chadwick Boseman's
Yeah.
part, which I understand because it just wouldn't seem right if they
No.
recasted that part.
And they said that immediately after his passing.
For sure. It makes no sense. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Michael B. Jordan's character is going to come back to life. Not my mama calling me in the middle of recording. Mother, I'm recording.
Not this again.
But no, I'm not going to answer that.
Wait, he passed?
Didn't he die?
No. He survived.
I thought...
At the end they fought, but he's still he's not dead.
I don't know why I remember him dying.
I think
Or
no.
like, because they was fighting on that
Chadwick
train.
Chadwick died and
Right,
then
but they brought him back to life.
But I don't think they
Why don't I remember this movie?
what's his name? Like what's his character's name?
You
You guys know who we're talking about.
I
but
forgot. I feel so like not Black right now.
I know, right? That's bad.
But
But no, he's not dead.
by the way,
This
this is absolute vodka, and it's absolutely disgusting. Speaking of that, bitch, this is off topic. Bitch, what's that shit? What's that water called in the green bottle? Pellegrino? What's it called?
yeah.
Pellegrino?
Sparkling water?
Bitch, that shit is absolutely disgusting.
That is delicious.
I don't
It
understand.
has such a nice crisp
Y'all
taste.
bitches want to be so fit. I'm drinking Bitch, drink the regular water, okay?
Perrier is good,
Pellegrino tastes exactly like what it's called. Pellegrino, no. That shit's disgusting. It's nasty as fuck. Like, I was like,
Just have
what
to have
is
a taste
this?
for it.
And the taste is called nasty. And
Well, it
y'all
tastes-
got a taste for nasty.
It tastes like air.
It tastes like nasty. Nas and tea. That's what it tastes like. Yeah? But anyway, back to Black Panther. I don't want to hear about it. But yeah, so
Yeah.
July 8th, 2022. Again, I don't know what they're going to do with the movie. But like I said, that movie did a
All
lot
of the
for...
characters are strong characters, so
Oh, for sure.
they're going to carry out the sequel very nicely.
For sure. I'm not
worried about it.
I'm not worried about what the
Yeah.
how it's going to be. I'm actually really intrigued and excited to see what they're going to do with it.
Same.
Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. That was probably one of the most like unexpected, deaths that I've ever like seen. Like nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that he was battling with cancer and stuff like that. But it just for some reason it still doesn't seem real to me.
No.
So
like
I can only
watch his
imagine
movies and I'm like, you were sick this whole time.
the whole time, and I can only imagine what his family is going through.
Oh
so,
my goodness. Prayers
so yeah,
to
man.
them.
Prayers to them. Shout out to Chadwick Boseman. You are literally an American hero, man. People really looked up to you. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with Black Panther, and I can't wait.
Awesome.
Now let's move on to another movie that I have not seen yet.
You haven't seen it?
No, I've heard a lot of confusing things about it, so I don't know.
Okay.
And that's Mortal Kombat. I don't think I said the name of the movie we're talking about. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's for me watching it for the first time, it is insane. It's really good.
Really? I heard the graphics are crazy. Yeah. I heard
CGI is
I heard it's bomb.
amazing.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero.
But see, I feel like the whole movie was like catered to Sub-Zero and Scorpion, no?
I mean, that's the storyline. I mean, if you ever followed on Mortal Kombat, that's pretty much what it was.
Oh, yeah. True.
And it's basically this MMA fighter. He, gets saved by Raiden, and then they take him back to the sanctuary, and then he kind of like trains and battles with, former characters that if you play the game, you know what characters I'm talking about.
Right. My husband was in there.
Who's
Jax.
Oh, Macabre Brooks.
I love him. I fucking love him.
He's great. He actually killed that shit.
Of course he did. He was the perfect person for Jax.
Iconic.
Yeah.
The perfect person to play Jax.
I was...
and my other favorite character is Kano. I don't know what it is.
Here's my issue.
I love an Australian accent.
Here's my issue with Mortal Kombat and this new one they just came out with. So growing up, I was a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I understand that the first movie came out in, I think, 95. Of course, the graphics back then were horrible because it's not fucking 95. So, of course, the graphics are not going to be that great. But I understand that this new Mortal Kombat didn't have Katana and Melina in it.
But I don't want to spoil it for you because you haven't seen it yet. But there is, it kind of leaves you off a cliffhanger. So,
but did they say it's gonna be another movie? Because I'm sure it is, but I need one soon.
The way it ended is definitely a part 2.
Soon,
it's definitely a part 2.
I don't want to wait forever. And first of all, my favorite character in Mortal Kombat like ever is Sindel. If you don't know who that is, look it up. And you know what's funny? Actually,
mine is Scorpion.
You know what's actually funny? Melina and Katana are her daughters, I think. Yeah, they are. Yeah,
really?
I just thought about that, yeah. So it kind of all, ties in. But Sindel's my favorite character. That bitch is sickening. And how the fuck y'all gonna make a movie about Mortal Kombat and not include Melina?
See, the thing is, they kind of like... they kind of like missed elements. It was just more so about just action fights. Like, that's pretty much the whole movie.
Was Lou in it?
Lou,
is it Kane or Cage?
Yes.
Lou Kane. He was?
Yes.
How do you say his last name again?
I think it's Kane.
I think it is Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, he was that nigga too.
Excuse us for our pronunciation. I don't know. But yeah, it was...
I don't give a fuck.
It was basically like the main characters that you usually see. And then I think they're just going to continue into a part 2. I hope they continue into part 2 because the way that it ended, I was like, what?
Okay.
And my dumbass, I was sitting there. I was like, oh, wait, we're taking a break and they're supposed to come back and watch the rest. That was the end. And it was 2 hours long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
not 2 hours long. It was like an hour and some change, like an hour 40.
That's normal.
But that's still like almost 2 hours.
That's normal.
Like,
most movies are like 90 minutes, hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of normal.
I'm hoping there's a part 2 because...
I'm sure it will be, but I want it to be soon and not fucking 30 years from now.
I know, when they record like 3...
Yeah, I know.
Record film.
But I'll check it out. I'm actually still excited to see it. So...
Let me know when you see it.
Eventually, I will. But let's just move on to somebody else that... Girl, the streets are talking. We're going to talk about NLE Choppa. Now, if you don't know who that is, I understand why. But, so Bryson LaShawn Potts, he got into a little, debacle with a few people at the beach in Los Angeles. Now, if you guys are not aware of what's going on, Bryson LaShawn Potts got into a fight with someone. Apparently, while on the beach, he was chilling with his homeboys, and they were just having a a good nigga time, minding their business. And this guy walked up to them and was like, "Can I get a picture?" If you guys don't know, NLE Choppa is a rapper.
Yeah.
I use that loosely.
Loosely.
But he raps or whatever. And this guy wanted a picture, and Bryson was like, I keep calling him Bryson. His real name is Bryson, okay? That's why I keep calling him that. But he was like, no, I don't want to take a picture. So the guy called him like a pussy and a bitch or whatever for not taking a picture. And
out of,
girl, things went left, okay?
Mind
you, NLE Choppa, he was with like 6 niggas. And it was just one guy against like 7 people. But all I know is when Bryson LaShawn Potts walked up on that guy decked the fuck out of NLE Choppa. Like,
no,
bitch,
I gotta watch this video.
You know that meme of like Marge from The Simpsons when she caught back like that?
Yes.
That's what that guy did and knocked the fuck out of him. I was like, oh. And then
that's funny as fuck.
How the fuck you're fighting with your homeboys? It's like 6 of y'all or 7 of y'all deep, and it's 7-on-1, and this nigga's able to put NLE Choppa in a like a headlock. Like, it just looked really bad, and like
that's embarrassing.
I'm pretty sure if his homeboys weren't there, NLE Choppa would have lost that fight.
Yeah.
Like, he would have lost it. But, you know.
How you let somebody clock you like that and you supposed to be famous?
I was like, well, being famous ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I don't mean you know how to fight. And I don't mean you can't get hit. Okay?
Well, all these rappers be talking shit.
That's what they do. They're rappers.
They talk shit, but then they can't back it up.
They're rappers. They talk shit all the time. They talk like they got money and they get all the pussy. They be broke and don't get no pussy. Okay. Yeah, that's what they do. They talk to make themselves look good and they're lying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened on the beach in Los Angeles, and you know, I seen all the memes and shit on Twitter and Instagram. Of course, the Shade Room posted it because it's the Shade Room. But people, celebrities are not obligated to take pictures with y'all.
No,
like,
and I don't
cut
understand
that shit
why
out.
people think that they are. Like, no,
they're not. And he said,
respectfully, no.
And NLE Choppa, he did say that he tries to, you know, take pictures with his fans all the time, but on that particular day, he just wanted to chill with his friends and have a good time and not
like
really be on
being.
that. Right. So y'all need to stop doing that. Like, these celebrities don't owe y'all shit.
They don't.
They really don't. It's almost like y'all feel like y'all are entitled to something because
you're not.
Well, you're a celebrity. I like your music and I've downloaded you and gave you streams. So
that's what
they don't have. If they
to
say
do.
no, they say no. It's just
Right.
that simple. Go on about your fucking business, nigga. Like, it's not that deep. Like,
For real.
you didn't have to call him that because he didn't want to take no picture with you. Like, you look at it and like really beat your ass because they could have really beat your ass.
Okay.
It just so happened none of them could fight, so you got lucky. Yeah. But yeah, so that you know that happened. I thought it was funny. Thank God nobody pulled out a gun.
I know, because that
Thank
could have
God nobody got shot.
Left.
Because that could have went over to the left. Shout out to Tweet. Yeah, but it did not. So, yeah, do you know he's 18 years old?
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that nigga's 18.
Probably 18, 19.
Girl,
20 the least.
Like, I'm like a decade older than him. I'm really getting old. Like, it's
We're not gonna
starting to hit me.
We're not going to talk about it.
I'm excited. I'm not afraid of getting older. You bitches that are young and insecure, don't know who you are, y'all worry about that.
Ooh.
We ain't got to worry about that over here.
No.
Oh, but let's just move on.
We don't look our age.
And don't. Shout out to melanin.
Hello.
Well, melanin and, you know, not being a coon.
Because
Those of y'all who are coons, you're not aging well. Shout out to Terry Crews. But so Justin Canadian Bieber decided to get dreads. What I say? What I do?
Nothing.
What I do? What I did? I ain't do nothing.
Woo!
Fuck Justin Bieber. That's what I meant to say. So Justin decided to get dreads. Now, this is not the first time that he's done this. I'm pretty sure that we've all seen the pictures and we've seen that people were saying in the comments that it looks like Grinch fingers, because it does. It's giving very much Grinch fingers. And
he's going through a phase again.
It's getting annoying at this point because he's doing it on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, it's really getting annoying. Yeah. And he was just like, I remember a while back, he was saying that he's what did he say? Something about if you're not being weird, then you're not cool or some shit like that. But Justin, you having dreads is not like weird, and they're just ugly. Like, the dreads are ugly. It's not giving what it's supposed to be gave. Like, it's not. And people were commenting saying that this is not Justin. I know you could do better than that. And somebody said, it's really disappointing to see you with dreads. I thought you educated yourself, all this kind of stuff. They was letting him have it in the comments or whatever. Yeah, they was letting him have it. And it's just like, I feel like he's doing it on purpose to have people talking about him. And
seeking attention.
Justin, to be honest, like, the dreads are not cute. You just look dirty.
Because that album flopped.
And you just look dirty. And it's not because you have dreads that you look dirty. Just the overall, you know, picture of what you're trying to present to us, it's giving very much dirty.
Yeah.
Okay? And white people, listen, this is no shade. Our hairs, it naturally does that. Like, we can do that. Y'all hair does not. Okay? You got to put all this shit in it and you got to, it's dirt. Like, girl, it's not
They have to
giving.
put a lot of products in it to make it look like our hair.
And it still doesn't look like it.
And it still doesn't look like it.
So, Justin, give it up. Give it up, Delicious. It's not giving. It's not giving what's supposed to be gave, and we're not here for it. Literally, no one's here for it. And I feel like Justin needs to go. He needs to go back to Canada. Get it out, bitch. I'm getting drunk. Justin needs to go back to Canada, take a break, get off of social media, and just really get himself together. Because I don't know what's going on.
Because right now it looks like he's losing himself.
He wants to be a nigga.
But you can't. You can't be us.
It doesn't work that way. Having
us,
dreads and trying to do R&B music when you're not doing R&B music.
It's not R&B.
Does not make you a nigga, Justin.
How's this album doing?
What album? The only album I acknowledge is Purpose. Okay? Because that album was the shit.
It really was.
I will give you that, Justin Canadian Bieber. That was a shit. It really was.
I haven't heard any
But
else
these dreads look like shit. Okay? Now, there's that literally shit, turds on your head.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's what it's giving. But Justin, cut it off. Cut it out. It's done. It's tired. It's late.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. Yeah? Now, let's talk about something that I'm entirely too broke to talk about. Okay? We're going to talk about Bill and Melinda Gates.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, everyone. Bill is a free man.
Hey.
And I shot my shot via DMs.
This nigga did.
I'm just saying, like, if you need somebody to talk to, like, to let your frustration out and all that kind of stuff, I'm here.
You are a whole mess.
I'm supportive. I understand that what you're going through is, like, really, something that's really, like, hard to deal with at times. They've been married for, like, what, years? Like, 28, 30 years. So it's been a long time. So I understand. So, and we can grow together.
What you say? What you said in the DMs? Hey,
like,
big head.
Delvin Gates. Doesn't it rings. I'm here for it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it rings.
No,
yeah,
it does not.
I said,
it does not ring.
Are you jealous?
Not at all.
I still get jealous. You're so sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's why. Taste of what?
Nothing.
Okay, they all want to taste. They do. But anyway, yeah, so Bill is a free man, everyone. So there's that. And honestly, I was not joking. I'm entirely too broke to talk about this. Okay?
I heard Melinda doesn't want anything. Like, she doesn't want anything from him.
And she's stupid. Because I want it all. I want it. Want it. Come on, High School Musical.
Right, that's my shit.
What do you mean?
In their, like, divorce settlement, I don't think she's asking for anything.
Why?
She's just going her separate ways, yeah.
But why? It's Bill Gates.
She has her own money.
You didn't do anything but marry Bill Gates.
She has her own money.
What does she do for a living?
Bitch, I don't know. But
exactly. So you're talking and you don't know the facts.
She has her own money.
Her money was Bill's. Bill Nye, the science guy. Okay. That money was Bill's. Okay. Now that they're divorced, what's Bill's is Bill's. And what's Melinda's is broke.
But he's not going to do that to her.
You don't know that. Because I already shot my shot. So maybe I'm next in line.
That would be funny as fuck.
And if I get all the M's, Melinda ain't getting nothing. Okay? So, Melinda, girl, looks like you're on E at this point. And I'm trying to be on F. Okay?
Full.
And that's on full and fucked. There's that. Oh, this alcohol kicking in, bitch.
It really is.
But, Bill, I just want you to know that I'm here. I'm available to talk whenever you need it. Like, fuck therapy. Fuck all that. Come to me.
Call me when you want.
Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'm in the way. Call me by my name. And that's Delvin. Christopher Gates. Okay? DCG. I'm here for it.
Ooh, that was smooth.
Nah, that rings, doesn't it? And do. But shout out to Bill and Melinda. I'm sorry, girl. I don't know what he was doing in regards to, in the relationship for, whatever. I know they have kids together, but I can take care of the kids as well. So, yeah, Bill, call me. Now, let's just move on to this bitch that, honestly, I'm over this bitch. This bitch is canceled, and it's actually quite disappointing and sad. We're going to talk about Caitlyn Karen Jenner. That may not be her middle name, but it is today.
Yeah.
So, Caitlyn Jenner, if you all don't know, is running for governor, which is funny as fuck.
I don't even know why.
Because don't nobody want you as governor of California. Caitlyn dumbass
Well,
Jenner.
she's not a celebrity, but why
Okay.
do they always feel?
I mean, she's
this-
celebrity-esque.
Yeah, she's like what, the A-list, like the A-listers. Why do they feel like they are obligated to run for governor, or like Kanye obligated to run for president? Like,
I don't know what their problem
that?
is. And honestly, Caitlyn's not even intelligent enough to even do so. Like I watched clips of like some fucking interview she had or whatever. I wouldn't like really go like and watch what she's saying because I don't give a fuck about
There's
that
no
bitch.
checks on the list
But
for her.
She was saying things like, you know, my friends are leaving California because they're like, you know, I don't want to walk the streets and see all these homeless people, so I'm going to leave California.
What?
And she's saying that if you're biologically a boy, then you shouldn't compete in girl sports and all this kind of stuff. And she also said that she's in support of building a wall, that we need to get the wall back up and running and all this kind of shit. And I'm just like,
So Trump.
it's actually kind of stupid and sad that somebody like Caitlyn Jenner would support someone who literally doesn't give a fuck about you. Like, he does not give a fuck about trans lives at all.
He doesn't.
And it's really sad because Caitlyn Jenner could have done so much good being someone who's trans and has that much privilege and who's that big of a person. If she would have used her platform the right way, she really could have done so many things for trans
But she didn't do
lives. But yet and still, you say that you support trans, but sit here and say that if you're biologically a boy, you shouldn't compete in girl sports. Now, here's the thing: I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm educated when it comes to trans people because I don't know everything. I only know
what you know.
I know from my experiences with trans and what they tell me.
Yeah.
But I don't live that life. Yes, they're a part of my community, but I don't understand what they really have to go through all the time. But it's just like, I don't get it because like Caitlyn's like literally like the most famous like athlete. This like Olympian athlete.
Yeah.
Like, and you've done like all these things as Bruce, but now that you're Caitlyn, like I don't understand why you can't use your platform to do great things for someone, like for something that you are, which is trans.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you became a trans woman just to shit on trans people. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. It's very
and then
ignorant.
you got all these fucking governors and shit signing these bills to basically not allow trans people to have rights and to basically just live. And it's just like, y'all signing all these bills trying to prevent trans people from having fucking rights and shit when you got so many other things in your fucking state to worry about, like your economy, healthcare, school, like
all
there's
that.
education. There's so much
All
bitch
of
like
that.
infrastructure. There's so much stuff that y'all could be focusing on, but y'all want to sign all these bills saying that trans people can't do this or can't do that, and it's just like, what's the point? And again, I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like I can't really say much about being trans because I'm not trans, but I understand some of the struggles that they have to go through, and it's just like they're human beings and people just like us.
And she's not helping with the situation.
She's
at all.
not.
She's making it worse. Like
at
you said.
all. Like
She's making it worse.
Like, I just don't understand it. And honestly, Caitlyn, like, I'm actually really disappointed. I think that's what it is. Overall, I'm really disappointed.
I mean, we weren't rooting for you, but people were rooting for you. You dropped the ball, sis.
I just don't get it because no one can give me an example of when a transgender child tried to gain an unfair advantage, in competitive sports. Like, nobody can really give me an example where someone who was trans really tried to get an unfair advantage. Like, nobody can give me an example.
No.
Like, but yet y'all saying that they can't play this or can't be in, like, it's just really stupid. And honestly, I don't want to talk about this shit anymore because it's really upsetting me. Like I said, trans y'all have all the support over here. Like, we're all for trans lives. And I'm sorry that y'all have to go through stuff like this, but let's just move on because I'm getting upset. Kamala Harris, girl. I don't know. Listen. Okay, so if y'all not aware why, I put her on the list and what's going on. So South Carolina I'm drunk, bitch. South Carolina Republican Senator Tim Scott basically said that America isn't a racist country, right? Tim Scott is a black man. And apparently Kamala agrees with him. So this is what Kamala had to say.
Vice President, what are you doing?
She said, no, I don't think that America is a racist country, but we have to also speak about the truth and the history of racism and its existence today. Kamala, Listen, I understand your position as the vice president of the United States, and I understand that you have to basically appeal to everyone in this country. I get it.
Yes.
And wait, bitch, wait. No, the fuck I don't get it. Because now that I think about it, this just crossed my mind. When y'all had Donald Trump in fucking office, this nigga came up there and said and did anything he wanted to do and got away with it.
Correct.
So I don't understand like why Kamala decided to say that America isn't a racist country, but we have to talk about the history of racism and the existence today. So how does racism still exist today, but America isn't a racist country? Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
I don't understand that.
It.
Like you literally just said out of your mouth, Kamala, that we have to talk about the history of racism and the existence of racism today.
And then you go and you say America is not.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, how can you say that this country isn't racist when the shit is still happening today?
You see the bullshit?
And it's just like, this is my problem with the Democratic Party. And here's the thing. I don't really affiliate with any political party. Whenever I vote or whatever, I look at what they stand for. If I agree with it, I agree with it. It's just so happened every time that I voted for the president, it's been Democrat. There's no way on God's green earth that I would vote for Donald Trump. There's no fucking way.
No.
So anytime that I've ever voted, it's been for, Democrats. But the Democratic Party just seems so fucking weak sometimes because...
Not even weak. They're misinformed and they're confused.
Yes. But no, they're weak.
Well, okay, you can classify that as
they're
weak.
also weak because they get up there and they say certain things to try to appeal to everyone. Yeah. When it's just like, I understand that, but then again, I don't, because y'all have Republicans who get up there and say what they fucking say and mean what they say, and that's that.
And they
get away with it. And they get away with it.
They stand by it.
But you got people like Kamala talking about how America is yes, it is racist. America is a fucking... First of all, this country was built by slaves.
Hello.
And let's not forget, white people came over here and stole this shit.
Yep.
Okay? Y'all didn't own this. You stole it. And y'all want to always talk about some black people. Y'all need to go back to Africa. Y'all do realize, bitch, y'all the ones that brought us over here.
Correct. On a boat.
Y'all brought us over here, sweetie. So I don't understand what y'all talking about. But this country was built on our backs.
Literally.
And it's just like, you're not making any sense, like Kamala, whatever, girl, whatever.
Come on, VP.
You're not making any sense. I just don't understand that, and I'm actually really disappointed because I really wish that the Democratic Party would really like get their shit together because it's really pissing me off at this point.
It's just having more knowledge because our Democratic Party is just, again, like I said, very misinformed and confused, and they just go with whatever is convenient at the moment.
Girl, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But that's what it is. That's what the Democratic Party does. Whatever is convenient at the moment. That's with anything. That's with just bills and stuff like that within the community. They just go with whatever is convenient, and they don't do thorough research.
I guess, but there's no way you can sit up here and say that America isn't racist, but then we got to talk about the existence of racism today. That doesn't make any sense. Like you literally just said there's still racism happening. So how the fuck isn't America racist? Like,
now I'm mad.
I mean, I'm not mad I voted for her because it's better than what the other option that we had.
Yeah, but don't come out your mouth and say that. Like, you have to you have to think about what you say before you say it.
True, but here's the thing. As politicians, you're not going to agree with everything they say.
No.
You're not going to agree with everything they stand for. And that's why I said, like, whenever I vote, I don't base my vote off of a political party. It's based off what they believe in. And obviously, I'm not going to believe in everything they believe in. There's going to be some stuff that I don't. But I understand the history of what Kamala has done in regards to, black men when it comes to, imprisoning them and stuff like that. I get it. But compared to the other option that we had, there's no way I was going to vote for the other option. There's no way.
No.
You think I was going to vote for fucking Trump and Pence? What? No, there's no way I can vote for someone who literally doesn't give a fuck about black people,
right,
gay people, or anybody that isn't rich and white. What? I'm not going to vote for someone like that. No.
Yep.
So, bitch, I was cringing voting for fucking Joe and Kamala. Like, I was literally cringing in the booth. I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to.
Yeah,
because because not voting at all was a vote for Trump.
Correct.
Period. It was.
Yeah.
But Kamala, girl, I'm going to need you to get your shit together because America is a racist country. And not only does America have to do better, it must do better. Okay?
Yes.
because this country clearly has an issue with many things: racism, gun violence, police brutality.
All of the above.
There's so many things this country has an issue with, and I'm pretty sure other countries are laughing at us.
Yeah.
Our country is a fucking joke.
Joke.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah? But I'm getting drunker and drunker as I'm talking because I keep sipping. So I'm going to move on before I say something that I regret. Bitch, actually, fuck that, bitch. I say what I want to say. Puurrr. Okay? Kamala, get your shit together.
But
Democratic Party, get your shit together. Okay? Stop being
Please.
pussies and step the fuck up.
Step your pussy out.
Like, stop. And I'm not even that political, to be honest with y'all.
I'm not either, but
because
it's just common
a lot.
sense.
It's too much for me. But I try to stay informed on what's going on because it's important. Because if you're not informed, what the fuck are you doing? You don't have an opinion. You don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
And it's always the bitches that don't know what the fuck going on got an opinion. Girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay? Shut up. But Kamala, whatever you want to, whatever. Girl, shut up. Okay? Love you down boots. But let's just move on to the last topic. And that's Pose, which I still haven't seen. I have not.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. I won't spoil it for you, but it is.
I love spoilers.
It's so.
Delvin doesn't give a fuck.
They gave you 2 episodes.
Puurrr.
2
an
episodes.
hour or 30 minutes.
Actually, an hour and some change.
I know that's right.
Both episodes, an hour and some
Puurrr.
change.
Okay.
Delvin, it's getting real. So I just wrote like brief topics.
It's
exactly.
getting real when it's the end.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck? So basically, the first episode is just full blown death.
What?
Just death.
People dying?
Yeah, like people who have AIDS.
So
like a funeral every.
Wait, one of the main characters died?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Stop.
One. It's actually it's real heartbreaking. But aside from one of the main characters, it's just scene after scene of just like death.
Really? I heard. Honestly, I heard a lot of good things about it.
No, it's phenomenal. Aside from that, like that's what I got from the first episode, and then the ballroom is looking a little small.
Okay.
But now it's turning into the young ones, they're making it more so about cash prizes instead of like substance. And there's a new house. You'll figure it out once you
Come
watch.
on, new house at the end of the season.
Yeah. And then the second episode, it's still death.
Into the series, actually.
And then it's more so about addiction.
Okay.
So pray tell, give that man a fucking Oscar. Does he have an Oscar already?
I don't think so. I know he has Emmys.
After this season, you bitches better give him an Oscar.
I don't think he can get an Oscar. I think Oscars are just for movies, not TV shows. I think TV shows are Emmys.
What about, so is it Grammys then that are for TV shows? I don't watch those awards.
I think it's just Emmys.
It's just Emmys?
I think so.
Well,
I think. Don't quote me. I know it's not.
Don't quote me because I don't watch
Oscars.
them because of my own personal
Award?
reasons. But he needs a fucking award. He is playing the fuck.
He got it, girl.
Out of. Basically, he has an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gets bad. Like, it's really bad. And, everyone tries to help him. But he's like, hello?
Nah, I know.
He's like, how the fuck
Cortez.
are you going to help me when you have your situation? Like, he read everybody in that fucking room.
Of course he does.
It was the most iconic scene I've ever seen in my life. And then, oh my God, what's her name? Blanca. She is, like, really stepping it up.
Okay.
Just, her acting is amazing.
Yeah, she's the mother of the whole show.
Yeah,
literally.
And she's using her purpose, and we talked about this last episode.
That episode was good as fuck,
She is it really was. She's the definition of purpose. Like, you have what you have going on with your own life, but she's not letting that stop her.
Right.
So she's continuing her purpose and helping other people and educating them about what they need to know.
Hello.
And how to live with it and how to go through it.
Sounds like me.
I busted out in tears. Mind you, I'm laying in the bed and I'm just like, this is the first 2 episodes. Okay. And I'm already like...
Hell, there's only 6, I think. It's not that many.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that many. Which makes me even more upset.
They need to... that show needs an award. If they haven't gotten one already...
They have, girl.
Oh, okay.
They got plenty. Well, I don't know about plenty, but I know that Billy got an award.
But this is going to be like the top. They're literally going to sweep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to sweep. Well...
They better.
Then again, it is a show about gay people and black people. So
I ain't trying to hear that.
We'll see.
Acting skills are on point. I don't
mean,
give
you
a
ain't
fuck.
got a head, sis, but that's what they're presenting. We don't really get the recognitions we deserve. So
if you haven't watched Pose yet, please tune in. This, aside from that, it's not even about being gay. This is real life shit.
Right.
People go through death all the time. People go through addiction all the time. People don't know their purpose. So it's a great show to just watch and kind of just educate yourself on life. Because people, we go through this thing called life, and it's not easy. We go through a lot of shit. Right. So yeah, watch it.
It's a great representation of what it was like in the 80s and 90s for gay people and trans people and stuff like that, like in the ballroom culture. There's also this film called Paris is Burning. I watched it when I was like really young. I vaguely remember it.
Sounds
but
interesting.
When I tell you that, like, I vaguely remember it, but I do remember watching it, and I'm just like, as like a child, I'm like, wow. But yeah, like I've said plenty of times before, that show is such a good educational show to allow people to understand what it is to be gay, what it is to be trans, and what the ballroom culture is and stuff like that. So anybody who is educated and not ignorant or a bigot, I recommend that they watch it to understand like what it is to be a part of my community. Yeah. But I'm going to check it out eventually. I've just kind of been really busy with work.
No, of course.
My goal this weekend is to catch up on all my shows. So, like Mortal Kombat and Pose, and I got other shows I got to watch and stuff like that. So, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to watch it. I'm excited. Perfect. Now, before we move on, I want to talk about something real quick. I was watching Married to Medicine. I don't know if you watched that show.
I do. There's a new season?
Yeah. It's out right now. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah.
Wait, Georgia or LA?
Georgia. Yeah.
They messy as fuck.
I love it. They're
great. Messy as fuck.
But anyway, so they was doing the march on Washington with Al Roker. Is Al Roker? Ain't that a weatherman?
It's the weatherman.
I meant Al Sharpton.
Family.
I meant Al Sharpton. Which I'm drunk. Sorry. But no, so they was doing a march on Washington with him, and they was just talking about Black Lives Matter and stuff like that.
Nice.
And I was literally in my bed crying because regardless of what the history of being black is like, and honestly, the present of what being black is like.
Right.
I'm so proud to be black.
Yes.
I'm so proud to be African American and be a black man.
Hello.
Because get it out, Delvin. Despite what the history is of being black, I accept the trauma of being black, and I let that serve its purpose. And I want black people to know that we're the shit.
We lead strong with our trauma, though.
Like, regardless of what the color of your skin is, the texture of your hair, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress.
Speak it.
It does not matter. Don't let anyone tell you that you are anything less than perfect. You are perfect.
Hello.
And by perfect, I mean all your imperfections. Everything about you is perfect. Being black is to be celebrated. It's magical. It's everything. And everyone knows that. That's why they emulate us. That's why they want to be us.
Yes.
That's why they steal our shit. Yeah, but you still are shit, but you're not doing it the right way, girl. Slow down, okay? You're in the wrong lane.
Just don't do it, boo.
You're in your wrong lane, sweetie.
Do your
That's
own
why
thing.
you get run over. Get out of my lane, yeah? But I want y'all to know that being black, despite the trauma of what we have been through, don't let anyone tell you that you are not perfect, because you are. I don't give a fuck what you've been through, where you are, where you're going. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You being black is perfect.
And
period.
It's enough.
It's always been enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than enough. Period. It is. Yeah? So stand in your truth, stand in your blackness, and let these bitches have it. Fuck them. Okay? Like I said, they want to be us, but they can't.
They can't.
So there's that. Yeah? I'm just really happy to be black.
Yeah.
I really am. And I wouldn't change it for a thing. Okay? I would love a sprinkle of privilege with it.
Okay.
But we ain't got there yet. All right? With that being said, let's just move on to the real tea section. And today,
we are talking about zodiac signs, horoscopes.
Listen.
All that good stuff. We about to read every single
Now, before we
zodiac.
get started, I just want to say I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to relay a message. I'm not here to be messy. I'm not here to start a war. Okay? And that's on Jordan Sparks. I never meant to start a war. You know I never want to hurt you.
That is a...
Don't even know what we're fighting for.
Wow.
Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield.
Wow.
A battlefield. Come on, Jordan. I don't know what happened. But Jordan, it's not sparking.
She had a baby.
Okay.
Well,
Girl, it wasn't just that. Because before that baby came, again, Jordan, you wasn't sparking. See what I did there? Jordan sparks.
Right.
Sparking. Yeah.
Timia,
Still love you.
breathe with
No air.
Boom.
Ooh. I could have did it.
No. Because you missed it.
If I should die before I wake. Come on! That was my song. Why am I screaming on the mic? Like, I'm going to have to adjust the volume and turn it down.
So.
I do that every episode because we're so fucking loud.
We are loud.
And?
What you going to do? Can't fight us. Can't
What
beat
you gonna
us.
do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk. Get you drunk on all my hump, nigga. my hump. Ow! Period.
So moving on to the first question.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you said before we get started, spill the real tea on your sign, the good and the bad. You go first.
So Aquariuses, we are very creative. And we all know that. But no, honestly, Aquariuses, we do have really big hearts. And it's a blessing and a curse.
It is. I was just going to say.
It's a blessing and a curse. But like I said, we're creative. We take pride in using our art to express ourselves, honestly. And we're the shit. We're very independent. And honestly, we don't follow crowds, you know. We are the crowd, okay? That's what we are. We're also very intellectual, yeah? We're geniuses.
You wrote this all down?
Very, absolutely.
I did.
We're smart. And we're also very free-spirited. We don't follow, like I said, we don't follow crowds. We don't follow trends. We start the trends, and people catch up to us. Yeah, that's all the good shit. Now, here's the bad shit. We're unpredictable. You don't know what's going to
really
happen
are,
with us.
bitch, because I cannot read you half of the time.
So that means stay in your place, or we going to catch a case.
Not with me, bitch.
Puurrr, we can.
We not.
When Nene said we can. We can. Okay? We're also extremists. Yeah? You don't really know when we're upset. We can be sad. We could be depressed. We could be agitated. We could be very happy. And it could be annoying as fuck. Okay? Our emotions are all over the place. You can't really predict how we're feeling.
Yeah.
And
I know that.
So there's that. We're scared of accepting love from people. We're sometimes oblivious to people's emotions.
Yep.
We need to learn that some things are better left unsaid because we say what we want to say and we say it how we say it and we mean it.
Yeah, I can't stand that in women Aquarius is.
It's in the men too. Hello? Yeah. But that's it. So go ahead. Talk about your sign.
Well, Capricorns, you know, they're very independent. They're bosses, intellectual, smart. Don't start. Okay, we're hard workers.
Get to the bad shit, sis.
What bad shit?
Oh, there's some bad shit.
The only bad thing that I would say is that we're stubborn and we think we know everything.
You're stubborn. You think you know everything. You're stuck in your ways. They can't tell you shit. You think you know everything.
See, that's not me anymore, but...
Anymore, but it was your 1 point.
Oh, it was? Oh, we gonna get it.
It absolutely was. Yep. It was. Yeah. But yeah, so let's move on. So let's get into these questions that we have because we're you know, killing time. Hey.
I don't know that song.
Waiting on you. You don't know Killing Time? Justin Bieber. Lord Jesus. Destiny's Child. Let's move on to the question. Thank you so much. Fuck. What's the first question, sis?
Which sign is the best, male and female?
Male, the best signs is Libra.
Yes.
And the best sign for females?
We can agree on that.
Is Virgos.
The best sign in females is Virgos?
Yep.
No, it's not.
Yep. Beyonce. Yep.
No. I was going to say Sagittarius.
Hell no. Bitch, please.
They're very mellow. They're very, like, just in their lane. They are.
They're hotheads.
To a certain extent.
We can agree and disagree.
But, yeah.
Whatever. It's not
But Libras?
Yeah, they're the best sign. Male.
All
yeah. I just
day.
found out that somebody's a Libra today. I didn't even know. The one that cut my hair. I didn't even know he was a Libra.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I didn't know.
I tell you this shit all the time.
That's not my nigga. I don't keep up with him.
Which sign is the most annoying?
Who child? Cancers.
Taurus.
Oh. My best friend JoJo's a Taurus.
Oh. Well.
No, Cancers are annoying. They're too much. And also Sagittarius.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They always want to fight.
What the fuck?
Sagittarius
You must
always
have
want to
different
fight.
encounters.
No. They want to fight. Okay? And they're annoying as fuck.
Nah, I never had those encounters with Sagittarius.
I
A
said what I
Taurus,
said.
they're just aggy as fuck. Like
I love you, but they are.
They're funny. Granted, they're funny.
They're not.
But they try too hard,
They
and
try
then
to
it
be funny.
and then becomes aggy, like
not
annoying.
funny.
I don't like that.
Me either. I love you though, best friend. But Tauruses are pretty aggy.
Love you though.
They're loyal as fuck though.
They are. They're loyal and they'll look out for you and they'll always be there. But there's just the way I move and the way I work. That shit, I'm not on that shit. It's aggy. It's annoying. Which sign was the best and worst dating experience? Okay, for me, the worst is dating a Scorpio.
Really?
Awful. My ex was a Scorpio. Jealous. Still
Oh
get
my gosh.
jealous.
Scorpios are so fucking jealous and they will never admit it.
They don't. Hello.
They never will admit that they're
Hello.
so jealous.
They're so jealous because they're insecure.
Jealous. If you're keeping your promise, I'm keeping mine. Come on, Beyonce.
They're the worst. They're the worst to date.
And they always think they're good at sex. I mean, they kind of are. I'll give them that.
I'll give him that.
They can.
But then it started getting lazy,
some
so
heat.
I'm
Okay. Yeah. For me, the worst dating experience with me was a Pisces.
I feel like there's no push.
Pisces are two-faced as fuck.
I thought that was a Gemini.
They are too. Okay. Pisces are just annoying because they're just. I don't know. They're just fucking annoying. And I had a really bad experience with them. My best dating experience was a Virgo. Yeah, my ex was a Virgo.
I've been affiliate. Well, I did like a little 1-2 step with a Virgo.
You're not Sierra.
It wasn't a relationship, but it was cute. They care. They care.
No, Virgos do care.
They care. I wouldn't know about being the best dating experience because I've actually witnessed, and it was a train wreck.
For me.
But the best, at least for me, dating is a Libra.
I could see that.
Because remember the person I was telling you about at 1-800-LUCKY?
Mm-hmm.
He's a Libra.
And so was the other one.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. Which signs are sensitive and which signs are not sensitive?
Sensitive, Cancers.
Cancers.
I think everyone knows that by
mother.
now. And non-sensitive. I'm so mad I'm about to read my own sign, but Aquarius is.
Yep.
We are, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna read us real quick. We are very sensitive, but you will never know it. You'll never know it.
I knew with mine, with the female that I encountered.
You'll never know it.
And the reason why I said this, remember when I was talking about energy team?
Mm-hmm.
That person shaded the fuck out of us, and I was like, "Are you mad? Because we were the shit? Are you
on
mad?"
the team now?
No.
I can keep up with those bitches. I don't know who you're talking about. I forgot. I'm drunk.
I just they are. But then they act like they don't give a fuck.
Because we don't. We don't.
What happened to time you do?
Who?
Well, that's you, bitch.
I don't give a fuck, okay? About none of you niggas or bitches, okay? When I say I don't give a fuck, I really don't give a fuck. Yeah? Now, sometimes, depending on what the situation is, I might give a slice of a pound cake fuck. But most of the time, we really don't care. Like, and that's what I'm saying. We're like oblivious to people's emotions because, like, we don't give a fuck. We really don't. And it's not like we're trying to do it on purpose. We're just so oblivious.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
just really are. And I mean, obviously, like every Aquarius is not the same, obviously.
Right.
But most of us, we really don't give a fuck. We don't.
Granted.
But granted, like I said, I just happen to, for some reason, be one of the Aquariuses or Aquarians that has a big heart and always fucking cares about shit. But most of us do not fucking care. Just so y'all know, Aquariuses don't give a fuck. They're ruthless as
They
fuck.
don't. You know who else is a sensitive zodiac sign? Aries.
I've heard that.
They are.
I've heard that before.
My ex-boss,
I never really had an experience with an Aries.
It was like, because I'm a Capricorn and she's an Aries, so it was like when it came to like creativity, it's like bumping heads, or if something doesn't go her way, she's just super sensitive about it.
No shade, because I love you, but Capricorns are annoying. Like,
spill the tea, bitch, because no, we're not.
Hard-headed as fuck. Like,
I'm not hard-headed.
Are we gonna lie on air?
I'm not lying. I'm not
You
hard-headed.
just lied.
I'm not hard-headed.
Tamia Williams. You are definitely
Don't say my full name, bitch.
It's on Facebook. Your name literally is Tamia Williams on Facebook. Yeah? And I think you have it in your bio on Instagram too. And if you don't, it's still on Facebook. They know. Girl, you are hard-headed. And you don't listen. You don't? You don't listen.
You really gonna do this?
Are we gonna read each other right now?
Let's do it. Because you
you
don't listen either.
You ain't listen. I know I don't. I know I don't listen. Because anything you tell me to do, it's not necessary. So I don't have to listen. But when I tell you something, you don't listen.
But is it when I'm drunk or when I'm sober?
Doesn't matter.
No, it does.
You're still you. You're still Tamia Williams, drunk or sober.
Give me an example.
You know what they say when you're drunk? It just enhances who you are.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
I've heard you say before that when you're drunk, you speak the truth. Did you not say that?
Well, I did say that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So there's that. Okay. So again, while you're drunk, you're still you. You're just speaking your truth.
I'm not annoying though. You said I was annoying, bitch.
Thank y'all for tuning in to
right,
the Real Tea with Timia.
We about to
You're not
fight.
annoying to me?
No, I'm not.
Are we gonna talk about last Friday or not?
We're not talking about last Friday.
Because let's just say straw went in eye and I got poked in the eye like 3 times. Annoying.
So I was trying to be funny.
Girl, you were? You didn't even know that happened. So how are you trying to be funny? And you just say y'all don't lie. You just lied.
Whatever, D.
Don't get me wrong, like, we're best friends. I love you down boots.
Same.
But Capricorns?
But I'm not like that anymore. I've changed.
Y'all got horns because you're devils.
Goats. We the goats.
Anyway, what's the next question, sis?
What is your favorite and least favorite sign? Okay, so my favorite sign is definitely a Libra. Another favorite would be... Bitch. Hello? What's the name of the sign? Aquarius, yes.
Period.
I'm sorry. Like, literally, I had to think about it. I'm sorry.
Honestly, despite how ruthless we can be, the thing, I'm not trying to hype myself up. It's the truth. Like,
you guys are very mellow.
We have such a positive and like contagious energy that people, and you know what's crazy? You rarely come across an Aquarius. Like, you don't really meet a lot of Aquariuses, and we have this kind of energy that's just so contagious. Yes, I'm hyping myself up.
Selective Aquarius, though, because there's some that have real twisted energy.
I definitely put favorite Aquarius because even when I met other Aquarius, it was like...
You still got that same energy.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we are very like chill and mellow. Like, we just have a very contagious energy.
Nice.
But...
Least favorite?
And Virgos were my favorite too.
Nice.
My least favorite is a Sagittarius.
Why?
They always want to fight.
But you've met one of them though, have you?
I met plenty of Sagittariuses. And again, they always want to fight. They think they're the shit, and they're really not. They're really not. The one thing I can say about Sagittariuses is that they're very like honest and blunt. I would give them that.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Maybe females are, but not men.
Just because you had that experience?
But that's what I'm going based off of that.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you have that.
You have to.
But overall,
nah.
I've met more than one Pisces, more than one Sagittarius, male and female. Okay? Not honest, but blunt.
I see that. Because,
Not
again,
honest,
the
but
female that I know that's a Sagittarius,
I'm drunk, bitch.
she's very blunt, but she's just very cool. She's very cool.
I don't like
her.
Sagittariuses. Obviously, it's not everyone, but every experience I've experienced, I'm really drunk right now. Like, I'm dead ass drunk. Every experience that I've had with a Sagittarius has been horrible. Except for my brother. And honestly, no shade, even my brother. We don't talk like that. I don't hate him. Obviously, I still love my brother, but we don't have that kind of connection where we talk. I get one text from my brother every year, and it's happy birthday. And that's it. Like, we don't even have like any kind of relationship. For some reason, Sagittarius just don't really mesh with me. So,
well, my least favorite sign will be a Leo.
Really?
And a Scorpio.
I can see a Scorpio. Why a Leo?
Too headstrong.
That's a you problem, not them.
It's not a... How is that a me problem?
Because how them being headstrong is their fault. Shouldn't we be headstrong?
Not... When you're arrogant about it and you have a huge ego...
Okay, well, that's different.
That's my thing, like...
Because I'm very headstrong, too.
No, but you're not, like... You're humble about yourself.
Right, but headstrong and, like, arrogant is kind of two different things. You think they're arrogant?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I really had, like, a bad experience with a Leo.
I mean,
my
father's a Leo, and he has tendencies.
Not you reading your daddy on the show.
I am.
Sorry, father. Actually, I'm not sorry.
Not sorry. But, yeah.
Demi, I'm sorry. Fuck Demi Lovato. Anyway, what's the next question?
If you weren't your sign, which sign would you be and why?
Wait, we skipped a lot of questions.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't, bitch. Alphabet soup over there?
No, maybe I didn't add it. I got which sign is most likely to fight or argue. You don't have that one?
No.
Let me see.
Bitch, no. You didn't put it in your notes.
Well, it's in mine. The next question is... actually... The next question really is, which sign can't hold their alcohol? Capricorns. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini.
We can.
Cancer.
We can. There's times where I can hold my alcohol. There's just times where I consume too much to where I'm just, a wild free animal. Emphasis on the wild and free.
That's what you want to call it. I call it not holding your alcohol.
I can hold my alcohol.
I understand a lot of times that we're in denial about certain things.
I'm not in denial,
but
that's just straight facts.
I'm here to enlighten you on what I've experienced every time I saw you drink alcohol. And we get to a place where
not you try to have an intervention, bitch.
Are very combative and very belligerent and very, forceful sometimes when you drink. So if that happens every time we consume alcohol, that pretty much means that you can't contain the amount of alcohol that you're consuming.
When I'm around someone else, I'm good to go.
Again, you just said earlier we only can go off our experiences. So this is Delvin's experience and my experience with a Capricorn. I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying a Capricorn.
The shade,
my
bitch.
Experience with a Capricorn, what I've seen thus far within the few years that I've known this Capricorn, is that when she consumes any kind of alcohol, specifically brown, Black Lives Matter, whenever she consumes this alcohol, she gets a little belligerent and I can't keep up. Again, last Friday.
That's you not keeping up.
Last Friday, straw went in my eye 3 times, and I don't understand what's going on. We had a situation, everybody looking at us. I don't know what to do. It was a little, it was a lot. It was funny, but embarrassing. Yeah, I didn't say who it was. I'm just saying. Yeah, but one thing I can say about this Capricorn is when she drinks, sometimes it is fun, but fun turns into. You ever heard that song, F is for friends who do things together? We're singing the Plankton version. Okay? When he's talking about burning shit up, that's that Capricorn when she drinks sometimes. So, yeah. Capricorns can't hold their alcohol. Cancers cannot hold their alcohol. Anytime they drink, their emotions turn to too much.
Cancers are very emotional. So, yeah.
So imagine them drunk.
I've actually encountered. And person was on the floor crying like a baby. It was...
Right. Fetal position. Yeah.
Not you saying what it actually was, because I actually was going to say that incident. It was bad. It was bad.
I'm very good at reading signs.
It was bad. So, yeah. But,
Next question. Which sign is most likely to fight or argue? Sagittarius and a Scorpio.
Scorpio, hands down. Scorpio and Leos. Yeah.
I never really counted a fight with a Leo.
Not a Virgo.
I could see how Leos could
Gemini.
be like that.
Scorpios, hands down.
Yeah, Scorpios is definitely top, like number one.
Ready to just fuck shit up.
And they can't even fight.
Well, no, my ex could fight.
He looked like it.
My ex could fight. That's one thing I'll give him.
When you look like that, you gotta know how to fight.
Yeah. He fucked people up. I'll give him that. Like, if anything was to happen to me, I knew that he would fuck somebody up.
Something did happen to you from him.
Stop.
Yeah, get into it. Fuck niggas.
I was trying to be nice.
Why would you be nice to an ex? If we're talking about the same ex.
Yeah.
Right. So why would we be nice?
I'm trying to move on and be positive.
You could be positive and not be nice. Anyway.
There you have it.
Next question. Which sign? What?
You didn't even say.
I did.
You did?
I said Sagittarius and Scorpio.
Oh, you said Sagittarius and Scorpio?
Mm-hmm.
And I said Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini?
Right. So why'd you stop me? Next question. Which sign is the most stubborn? Capricorn!
No, we're not.
Yes, y'all are. Capricorn and Gemini are stubborn as fuck.
I've never really encountered a Gemini, but We're not that...
Timia. It's giving very much denial.
It's not denial. Listen, okay, I guess the general perspective of a Capricorn is being stubborn, but I guess I've grown a lot as an individual, and I'm not stubborn anymore. I can only speak for myself. I'm stubborn, D?
What sign did you say that's most stubborn? What sign would you say?
I don't really have one, honestly.
Let's move on.
I would say Libras because my brother is one, and
Libras are not stubborn. They're not.
They are. To a certain extent.
I never got that from a Libra.
What you get? Literally, now that you found out, what did you?
Literally, what I've experienced from Libras is well balanced. That's literally their sign, their scale, well balanced.
But they can't be stubborn.
Honestly, I feel like most signs could be stubborn. Like I feel like
to a certain extent.
Yeah, but the most stubborn sign is the one that I said in my deep voice. I'll give you James Earl Jones, the Lion King.
Yeah.
Mufasa. Yeah? Capricorns are my top. And I'm not even a top.
You just wrote Capricorns for everything, huh? Mm-hmm. You get on my nerves.
Hint, hint. So next sign.
Based off of me and you?
Which sign is the most loving? What sign's the most loving?
You better say Capricorn.
Virgos and Libras.
Please.
They are.
Libras, yes. And it's sad because they don't get the same in return.
They really don't. Libras honestly get shitted on probably the most out of all the signs because they're like I said, they're well balanced and they just be chill and like
they
whatever.
They open up so much, but
and
then
we do not. Mm-hmm. Aquariuses do not.
No, you guys don't. Now with females, again, your energy it's your energy because if you can't really keep a man, that says something about you, sis.
Is it me or is the room spinning?
I know you fucking lying.
It's giving very much dizzy, bitch.
Should I cut the camera?
It's giving very much Dizzy McGuire, bitch.
How much have you been sipping, bitch?
Mind your business.
The whole cup.
Bartender, I'm at the bartender. Ooh, really got my man.
Next question, bitch. Wait, did we even finish?
Okay. Next question.
Did we even finish answering?
Yeah. Anyway, it don't matter. Now it's the last question. If you weren't your sign, which sign would you be and why? Definitely a Virgo.
Because
Virgos are very,
Beyonce's Virgo.
Virgos are very hardworking. They're very
so are Capricorns.
Independent. Virgos can hold their alcohol. Virgos are also very independent. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? But yeah, so I'll definitely be a Virgo. Yeah, I wish she was a Virgo.
Oh my
the
God.
Same sign as me.
So, what sign would I be?
An Aquarius.
What sign would I be?
That's not how this song go at all.
I don't know, D. What sign would I be?
A Capricorn. So let's just move on.
Bitch, fuck you.
I don't know. Maybe like a Cancer.
Not a Cancer, bitch. I cannot stand Cancers.
You give me very much. Honestly, I would probably say a Gemini.
Yeah, because I'm fire and ice.
Yeah, I would probably say Gemini.
I'm fire and ice, bitch. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? I would be a Virgo. I think my moon sign is a Virgo. My sun is an Aquarius. My moon is a Virgo. I think that's how it goes. I don't even know.
I know one of them. I think my moon is a Pisces.
I can see that too.
And I think my sun is a Leo. Rising sun is a Leo.
No, your sun is your sign, isn't it?
No.
It's not?
There's like a rising sun and then a rising moon. Is it not?
I don't know.
Don't quote us.
Listen, we're not really into astrology and all this kind of shit. We just put this as a topic because it'd be fun. But that's cute. Let's move on to the game that we have. Now, we don't really have much time to really get into what the game is really about. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to ask each other 3 questions about each other's sign. Yeah? So I don't know if you have your stuff prepared because I got mine prepared.
I don't. I thought we were doing
looks like I'm just playing the game. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you 3 questions about a Capricorn that tends to be kind of true. And you have to answer the question, you know.
Okay.
I guess since you don't have questions for me, I'll come up with my own questions since you're not prepared.
Perfect.
Do your homework next time. So
I did. I thought we were talking about something else.
I mean, we were gonna say something
it's too
nice.
long.
Yeah, we don't really have that much time. But anyway, so the first question for Capricorn is, why is it so hard for you to express your emotions to others? And don't tell me that's not true, because it is.
No, it's true. It's because again, we don't receive the response that we want to hear. So yeah, I guess you can call it stubborn.
I'm glad.
I guess you can call it stubborn.
See, when we go to therapy, these things just come out.
Because we expect a response, and then when we don't get that response, we're just like, well, what? So then we kind of shut down even more because we're not hearing what we want to hear.
It's not what
we're hearing
want.
The truth.
It's what you need.
Yeah. And again, Capricorns are stubborn. Now, I've learned the hard way with that.
That's crazy that you're saying everything I just said.
Yeah, because I've grown as an individual.
But you said that you weren't stubborn. But you literally just said that you are.
I'm not stubborn.
You are.
I said I've grown as an individual.
Are you
stubborn.
A Capricorn?
I've grown as an individual. I'm sticking to it.
You can still
sticking
grow
to what the fuck I just
and
said.
still be stubborn. Because the thing about growth is continuous. Never stops.
Okay, save it. Next question.
So when it keeps happening,
Next
you
question.
can still be something while still growing. Stubborn. Next question. Will you ever stop and realize other people can help you? You aren't alone. Why don't you let other people help you?
Because we think we can do everything ourselves.
You can't.
And we can't. And I've learned that the hard way.
You're going to keep learning.
I've went through a phase of, 16 to maybe, 22, thinking that I can do everything by myself.
And you can't. No one can. Everyone needs help.
It really kind of just tarnished me in the most bad way because I wasn't learning. I was like, oh, what do you know? Like, you can't teach me anything. I had that mentality.
Stubborn.
And it was 16 to 22. How old am I now?
It just writes itself.
Like I was saying, you live and you learn. And I've learned.
That's true. You do.
I've learned.
You
a
live
lot.
and you learn and you grow. Again, growing is continuous.
But yeah.
This goes for everyone out there, growth never stops.
It doesn't.
Like, if you think about something like a tree or a plant, it grows continuously. Yeah, you have to continue to water it and take care of it. And that's the same with you. Like, while you're growing, you have to continue to go to therapy, do what's necessary for you to actually grow and get better. You don't just grow and get better and then stop. No, because what happens when you stop taking care of that flower or that plant? It dies.
It wilts.
Yeah, so you have to keep I really just ate that the fuck up.
It wilts. And
I really just ate that up. And that was off the dome. Yeah?
Yeah.
Take care of the flower being you. Yeah? Take care of the plant being you. Continue to take care of yourself. Growth keeps going. It doesn't stop. I ate that up. Next question. Why do you push yourself so hard and still never think you're enough?
Because I don't get the acknowledgement from the people that I'm close to. So then that's why I feel like I'm not enough.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I really push hard and try to excel to show them, like, look, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
To get that validation.
Right.
But sometimes with Capricorns, I know for sure we look for validation in people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that, I've learned as an individual that I don't need to look for validation. I need to do it for myself.
Yeah, that's real. The validation honestly comes from the success in regards to what you're doing.
Correct.
Yeah? Regardless of what anyone says or not say about what you're doing shouldn't matter. Yeah? What you're doing for you, again, the fact that you are out here doing things and growing and prospering, that is the validation that you need. Mm-hmm. You don't need validation from anyone.
Correct.
But Jeezy Poo, the guy upstairs. Okay? Jeezykins, he's the only one that gives you validation. Okay? No one else, regardless if they praise you or, denies you or whatever. Like, that shit, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, like, I used to be the same way when it came to wanting people to always like me and look at me and think that I'm special. Like, I wanted people to, like, say that I was basically the shit.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that I don't need that.
No.
I know that I'm the shit.
Right.
Imperfections and all, I'm still the shit.
Yes.
Okay? Just like that post I put out today. Yeah? I'm humble enough to know that,
I'm not perfect.
I'm not perfect, but confident enough to know that I'm the shit.
Hello.
Period. And that's everybody. Remind yourself, every morning you wake up, you're the shit. I don't give a fuck where you are in your life, what you look like, how much money you got. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You are the shit. You are worthy. You are important. And I heard I think it was Tariq. I watched Tariq's YouTube channel. Shout out to Tariq Ali. He said that living in fear will stop you from living in happiness.
Woo!
And when I tell you,
A word.
that's a word, okay? Because fear will stop you from doing some of the greatest things that you will ever achieve in your life.
Wow.
That will stop you
That's
from
like-
doing great things in your life.
Oof.
So stop. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work out. Okay, you learned something.
Yeah.
Move on. Okay?
So yeah, I'm
So
glad you asked me that question because
oh, I had mine prepared.
I didn't know that we were doing that.
Okay, I asked myself questions.
My bad.
Aquarius is, why do you not accept love from other people?
That's actually a good question.
So I know because I know myself.
And if I thought about it, I would have wrote that down.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No,
So
bug trying to kill you.
that's a camel. What's that thing called? A moth.
A moth.
Bitch, run up, hoe. Bitch. Anyway,
This
so,
never happens, by the way. We're always
So the
bug-free.
reason why we are afraid to accept love from others is we are afraid of vulnerability. We do not allow people to move. We don't let people in. And one of our main issues is that we don't really trust people. We always have a wall up, and we always think that anybody that seems like they're getting close to us, we feel like they're going to do something to harm us or stop us from getting to where we need to get. So we have this wall up, and we kind of just...
Now, is that in relationships and friendships?
It's more so in relationships. Now, with friendships, I definitely don't let people in with some of the things that I'm going through in my life. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
My friends know that when it comes to some of the shit that I'm going through, I rarely ever talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting better with it, but it's something that I don't know. Like, we need to really work on because I've gotten better at it, just relationships and friendships. Like, it's okay to be vulnerable because being vulnerable allows people to be there for you. And again, you can't do everything on your own, so you need people in your corner to get better and to grow and to, just prosper in life. So that's something that my therapist has really been helping me with.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a lot better because, trust me, a lot of things that I've talked about on this show with you, with other
You would have
people,
never
I
said
would
it.
have never
Exactly.
said it.
Growth.
Okay? Literally. And guess what? It's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah? Remember what I said earlier?
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So, there's that. What's another question I can ask myself? Why are we so oblivious to other people's emotions? I think because for other people, they care about things that we don't give a shit about. Like, people are so emotional about relationships when they break up. We don't give a fuck.
But see, that's the question. Why?
Because we feel as though if you're someone who, like I said earlier, you're the shit. Like, I'm not saying that you don't have imperfections or flaws. Like, we are all perfect and great in our own way. So why do you spend so much time crying over a nigga when there's so many men out here? Girl, get your shit together. It's okay to be, sad, whatever. But some people allow that shit to go on too long. And it's just like, girl, at this point, you like being in this state. Like, you have to really be like, okay, why am I still here? Like, and the reason why we're so oblivious and we just disregard people's emotions is because they allow themselves to overstay their welcome. Like,
Yeah.
you have to get out of those feelings. And we're the kind of people that we break up or whatever, we're over it immediately. We don't give a fuck.
Move on to the next thing.
I have never in my life sweated a nigga. Ever. And they have cheated on me like multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. Bye. Because I guarantee you there's somebody right after you.
True.
Because what's the point of me sweating a nigga when there's so many other men out there? And I think that's why we don't care about people's emotions, because they allow themselves to stay in that way too long. And y'all need to stop doing that, because ladies...
You're the sign that's blunt, and you'll just
We're
tell
very
them,
blunt.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, I do.
I'm very blunt.
Yeah.
I say what I want to say when I want to say it and how I say it, and I mean it. Period. I don't know what I just said, but I said what I said. It was fast, but I said it. And the room is spinning, and I don't know what's happening right now. But I do know that when it comes to emotions, we don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with you.
Next question.
Period. What's the next question I can ask myself? Aquarius is. I guess why do we always feel the need to say something all the time, or we always have an opinion?
Oh, that's a good one. If I would have thought about it,
honestly,
would ask you that.
We're just smart and we know what's right.
Bitch,
Next question. So,
fuck that. No. No.
Honestly,
that is not even the case. Don't try
there's
it.
not an explanation in regards to why we always have something to say. Again, we are very intellectual and we are people that are very knowledgeable. Like, I'm not trying to hype myself up, but Aquarius we are people who actually read and research and understand certain things. So
But
most of the time, I ain't done. Most of the
Uh-huh.
time when we say certain things, we only say it because we know it to be true.
But in certain situations, do you think it's the right time to even open your mouth and say
It don't matter if
something?
it's the right time or not. Because a lot of times people don't realize that they feel like it's not the right time because they don't want to hear it. No, it's the right time. You just don't want to hear it.
I don't think that's the
No,
case.
it's yeah, it is. You don't want to hear it right now because you feel like it's not the right time. But no, you need to hear it right now because why let you sit there and linger in something when, as a friend or relationship or whatever, nip it in the bud in the beginning and allow yourself to heal and get better. A lot of times people don't want to hear shit. Oh, I need to process my emotions. Yeah, you're processing those emotions, but you're allowing yourself to stay in those fucking emotions too long.
Okay.
Okay? So, as a friend, I'm going to tell you in the beginning, get your shit together because you're the shit and you're that bitch. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am that bitch. Period. Okay? We're the kind of people that's going to tell you that in the beginning, regardless if you want to hear that shit or not, because you need to hear it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, once I tell you what you do with your emotions after that, that's on you, sweetie. But you need to hear it right now. Okay?
Absolutely. Not you trying
That's
to beat
why.
at the table.
That's why we say what we want to say when we say it.
Okay.
Okay? Aquariuses, we just have that kind of, energy. We just, we're very caring people.
Selective
And
Aquariuses.
I'm talking about me.
Okay, because, bitch, there's a few I
We're
can
the
name.
shit. And that's it.
Just Delvin.
Yeah.
Just Delvin.
Aquarius is the very manipulative.
Just Delvin.
And honestly, if you fall in love with us, mission accomplished. We're moving on. No, it's actually really bad. They're really bad at that shit. Like, Aquarius will make you fall in love with them and move the fuck on immediately.
That's sad.
Like, whoa, what are you doing? That's not. Bitch, you let me on this whole time. And now you want to move on? Not me reading my own sign. That's not me. I don't do that.
Not me either.
But I'm talking about Aquariuses.
And I'm talking about
Not
Capricorns.
Capricorns.
Capricorns love too hard, too. We don't?
We got some more vodka?
In your car.
No, y'all do. Y'all do. But y'all also are stubborn.
That's the only thing you can say. What else? What else?
Well,
What
you're
else?
stubborn, you're stubborn. I just want you to to
But I've
accept
been
it.
accepted it.
Okay, so you agree.
But I'm not stubborn anymore.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
okay? You are stubborn, bitch. Yes, you are, bitch. Yes, you are. Okay? You're stubborn.
We can agree to disagree.
No, we can agree to agree. Okay? Capricorns are very stubborn and you're stuck in your ways.
Not stuck in my ways.
Capricorns are stubborn and stuck in their ways. You can't tell them shit. And it's cute sometimes, but after a while, it gets a little annoying. Because I'm trying to tell you.
That's never happened with me, though. I'm talking about like a serious situation. We're not talking about just.
Are we going to talk about last Friday or no?
I'm talking about other times.
Because I don't think you know what happened.
Other than last Friday.
We could talk off air.
We could talk off air. But other than that, when have I ever been stubborn?
Other times when we went out and you consumed alcohol.
Okay, other than consuming alcohol, give it to me.
Again, when you consume alcohol.
You're not giving me nothing but consuming alcohol.
Because I can't really get into the specific details. Because if I do, I'm going to spill the tea. Hashtag real tea with Team D. Yeah? When you consume alcohol, again, it's giving very much belligerent, very much aggressive.
But that's all you're talking about. You're not giving me anything else of being stubborn.
That's more than enough. If it happens more than once, twice.
You're talking about consuming alcohol. I'm talking about when I'm sober.
Once, twice, or thrice.
I'm talking about when I'm sober.
It's giving very much this is who she is.
He not hearing me, y'all.
I don't need to give you sober. If you do it every time you get drunk.
No, I don't. All right, that concludes the show.
So I think it's really important that we understand that acceptance is really important. Because sitting in acceptance would allow you to, get better and prosper and grow. Again, growth is continuous.
This bitch.
So when we allow ourselves to accept who we are, that's when we can grow and get better.
Beep, beep, skirt.
Sitting in denial.
Pump the brakes.
It's not going to allow you to move forward.
I know who I am.
Because again,
and I know who
we want to put the car in drive, not reverse. Okay? The Prendle. Put her in drive and go forward. Not R in reverse. Okay.
He's only mentioning when I consume alcohol. I'm talking about other situations when I'm not consuming alcohol.
When you don't consume alcohol, it's not giving very much combative or belligerent. No, it's not.
What is it giving?
It's giving very much, fun, funny, cool to hang around. A little annoying at times.
Not a chance, bitch.
But not to the extent of alcohol being involved. Back to the alcohol. If it happens more than once, twice, thrice, it's giving very much. This is what it is. Okay, I still love you down boots though. We're just gonna take a break from going out. Okay, you didn't finish the alcohol, did you?
I didn't have a lot. You did.
That's nice. Well, we're gonna conclude this episode, guys. Just had to get some little truth out there. But until next time, guys, just stay tuned for the YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. We're working on it. And sorry if we read your sign. If we, it is what it is, and we said what we said. So until next time, guys, we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye. Listen, let me tell you something.
What happened?